Desire paths are those unofficial trails we see cutting across parks and fields. Paths not laid out by planners, but carved by countless footsteps choosing the most direct route. They emerge not from design, but from repeated decisions, people opting for what feels right over what's prescribed. I spend the day following these desire paths along campus in an effort to see where people choose to go and maybe why. Watching those quiet decisions play out got me thinking about the paths we take in our own lives, how we follow, how we stray, and who we learn from along the way. It's kind of fun to watch people. You start to notice things. Like earlier today, as I was filming this footage, I saw a pair of geese just walking around the courtyard in Mac Hall. Another student was walking across to what I assume was their class when a random goose out of nowhere flew across the courtyard and hit her across the face with its wing. I stood there absolutely shocked and terrified because Canadian geese are terrifying creatures. But strangely enough, she just looked at the goose and kept walking, continuing the path that she desired. While I was watching people all day, you notice the little things. You notice when someone hesitates before crossing the street, or how another cuts through the grass without a second thought. Everyone is on their own little path, shaped by mood, routine, and maybe even memory. Even those geese were on their own path. And while I was sitting there, I started to think about someone I barely know, but who's lived a whole century of paths. My grandmother just turned 100 years old. I've only met her twice, and I don't know the route she took each morning or the shortcuts she made on her own. But I do know she's seen a lot, moved through war, love, loss, and change. I wonder what choices she made and what paths she followed. After watching Payback in class, I went home to talk to my dad about the oil spill. My dad worked in oil and gas for the majority of his life, and unfortunately, an hour-long conversation between the two of us captured no audio. He talked to me about the path that he went on, the journey that he went through, and also his own opinions about the oil spill and the way it was handled, specifically how he would handle it. So, reflecting on my conversation with my dad, I was reminded of a concept in computer science called inheritance. In computer science, inheritance means that whatever your parent class has, the child class will inherit. So, this idea of inheritance, I started thinking, in what ways have I inherited my dad's path? Well, specifically, in computer science, the fact that I'm in computer science is an inheritance. Not necessarily that my dad did computer science, but because my parents strongly advised us, all of my siblings and I, to go into sciences. My brother did engineering, my sister started off with biological sciences, and I am in computer science. Though my path is slightly different. I'm a film studies minor, and I enjoy doing that, something that my parents don't really understand. My sister's path is different. She started with biological sciences, and now she's doing law. Completely different paths. So, what did I inherit from my dad?